Hello, I'm Pani and welcome back to my little vlogging channel, where today you can see how messy I keep my desktop. Whoops. Normally it's cleaner than that, but today I think ever since my external hard drive smashed, I've been saving things to my desktop because I'm like, well, if I save it, I'm not good at organizing my file types. I've never been good at that. I always lose things because I can't remember where I've put them. And I just search for the file name and find it there. But recently I've been, well, it's going to be easier if it's on the desktop. I'll know where it is, I'll just minimize the thing and find it, so I end up with that. There's also a second screen that's also covered in icons, which is my bad. I just finished filming my SimCity review again, which was fun. It actually went better than the first one, I think. Because I had that week of gameplay between the first review and the second review, I found that I had more things to not discuss. It wasn't so much a discussion. I tried to keep it shorter this time because the first one ended up being around probably 7, 8, 9 minutes long, which I think is probably a good length for a review, but I think the fact that I'm still a fairly small channel means that if I am posting 7, 8, 9 minute videos, for someone who's not maybe hasn't seen my videos before and doesn't know if they're going to be interested in hearing what I have to say, they might think 7, 8, 9 minutes is just a bit too much. So I'm trying to condense it. I haven't actually checked the footage yet, I haven't edited it, so I'm not sure how long it actually turned out to be. But I'm hoping I can smush it into no more than maybe 5 minutes, 6 minutes at most, which is still probably longer than I would like, but I wanted to make a decent review as well, so it wasn't like I could just say, oh well, that's good enough. So I wanted to discuss all the things that I actually had to discuss. I mean, I still didn't get to say, I want to check the time as well, I still didn't get to say everything that I would have liked, because that would have ended up being like a half-hour video, but I think I said the big things that I wanted to say, so that went pretty well. It's been a lazy day today. I woke up super late today. My sleeping schedule is not good. I'm going to sleep regularly between about 2 and 4 a.m. and 2 a.m. is still the very earliest. I'm not sure, I've been doing it for years now. My sleeping, ever since pretty much forever. I've never been an early sleeper. I have never been someone who'll go to sleep at 9 o'clock at night. That's just not what I've ever done. So when I was living at home, when I was at school, I'd probably go to bed around 1 a.m. at the latest, and that would mean I'd get up at 8 and still be pretty tired. But I would be going to bed pretty late in high school, and then when I studied after school I'd go to sleep around the same time or even later, which didn't bode well for that. And now that I'm not studying and working night shifts, it's just gotten worse. My sleeping is way off. I'm sleeping at between 2 and 4 a.m. and generally waking up much later than I should be, between around 10:30 maybe at the very earliest through to 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the latest. Which is not the worst it's ever been. It's been worse, so compared to previous sleep schedules I'm happy with it, but compared to ideally how I'd be sleeping, it's not good. It's not good. Back when I had, around when I'd first moved here, I didn't have a job yet, so I was sleeping pretty late. I remember specifically a period of time where me and 2 of my housemates were playing Rift. We just started playing Rift, and we would regularly stay up till about, I don't even want to admit it, but we would stay up till about 9 a.m. in the morning and then just sleep through to 4 or 5 in the afternoon, which is terrible. That is no way to be living. I actually forgot the time when I turned around before, but that is no way to be living. It just means that I know that realistically you still have the same amount of hours in the day that you're spending awake, and still the same amount of time to do things. But I mean, first of all, there's the case in point that other things that you need aren't going to be open when you're awake if you're doing those kind of hours. It's hard to go grocery shopping if you're only awake at night. It's hard to make calls to places that are only open between 9 and 5. It's just kind of hard to get things done. And I think the big problem here is that while I'm definitely more productive at night, I'm still far less productive than I would be if I was awake during the day, if that makes sense. Like, there have been times where I've been forced, for whatever reason, to get up earlier. Like, we had someone come through the house, so I had to get up at like 9 a.m. one day. And I was pretty tired because I got to bed late, but that entire day just felt not necessarily productive, but a lot longer, which is interesting. And I think it's because, I guess it's a mental thing, but time just seems to go faster for me at night. Like, I swear, the time between 11 p.m. and like 3 a.m. passes like that. And then it's just suddenly 3 a.m. and I'm like, I should be asleep. I should have been asleep 2 hours ago at the very least. So yeah, that's happening. So I woke up at 1 p.m. today. That was a long tangent. Woke up late. But I mean, I set an alarm, but I was just so tired when it went off. I was so tired, and I have no reason to be because I didn't do anything yesterday. It was my day off. I had nothing to do. I should not have been tired. I didn't even need to sleep. I could have just stayed up. And really, I did nothing that involved needing a rest. But whatever. Woke up at 1 p.m. My housemates, or two of my housemates, and someone who comes over pretty often, a friend of ours, were cleaning our garage because we use it as a second room. And for a while they've kind of had this master plan to clean up the garage because while it's decent, like it's a good sized room, it's pretty hot, which can suck. Also our dryer is in there, so it actually heats the room when the dryer's on. But it's a decent room, like a table, a few chairs. There's an old TV set in there, but we never really used it. So for a while they've had this idea to sort of clean out the garage and make it more of a room. And today they're actually putting it into plan. So they cleaned up the garage, they were like sweeping it, throwing out all this rubbish. I had to take out some laundry that had been in there for like about a month. I kept forgetting it was in there. And then today they reminded me, they're like, do you want to get your clothes off that chair? And I was like, yes, sorry. And I found all these clothes that I've been missing for the last month. So that was fun. But they've been cleaning that out, and it's clean now. And now they're actually at the shops, which is why I could make a video in the living room. They're at the shops right now. They're looking to get a new TV for in there, because the plan here is that we're going to have that garage set up. I mean, we have our living room here, and the living room has like one couch, a few chairs. It's a small house, so like my computer is right in the living room, so is my housemates. We have a big TV there, a few of the consoles there. I think the Wii U, a Wii, and a PS3 are set up in here. And then the plan is that in the garage we're going to have the Xbox set up with all the Rock Band stuff, or the Guitar Hero stuff in there. Also a Super Nintendo that we had for a while, and an Atari that my housemate has, which is very exciting. An Atari, but it's awesome, but it's probably not going to get as much use as the Guitar Hero stuff. I miss Guitar Hero. I haven't played it in a while. We used to have it set up in here, but it was such a pain to have like all like the drums and the guitars just sitting around in here. It was messy. But the garage is pretty messy anyway, so that's okay. But I'm looking forward to having another room that we can hang out in. They're looking to get carpet in there as well, because it's a cement floor in a garage. So they're going to have some carpet in there. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to have somewhere else to sit, and also it means that maybe I can have some alone time, because I'm the only girl who lives here. I've always been, since we moved out, there have been 3 boys and 1 girl. So I'm the only girl who lives here, and sometimes I like to have my own time where I can watch like trashy reality TV shows and not be interrupted. Which, I mean, I get to do that anyway. Like, it's not like I'm constantly surrounded by men, but a lot of the time we have people over, and most of them are boys as well. So that happens. But I get time to myself still. But it might mean that maybe if they're all chilling in the garage playing some Guitar Hero, I can just sit down and watch, say, America's Next Top Model, which I have been known to watch regularly. But that's been my day. It's been pretty boring. I'm glad I filmed that SimCity review. I was worried that I wouldn't get to. I was worried that their plans might change and they might not go out, which, I mean, wouldn't be. I could always film it later. But I had the script there. I wrote it last night and I was pretty happy with it, compared to what I write sometimes. I was pretty happy with it, so I was pretty excited to film. And also, since it's been, I think, 2 weeks since SimCity came out now, it's definitely overdue. So in a second I'm probably going to edit that together, and then I'll upload that and upload this video, and then I'm not sure, I might just watch some TV. I might play some SimCity. I'm not sure. I should work on my Sims 3 University review as well, because I got a copy of that. I should do that. Actually, what I should do is that before Saturday, because on Saturday Monster Hunter comes out on 3DS and on Wii U, and I still haven't decided which copy I'm getting. I think it plays better on the Wii U, but 3DS is so much more convenient. It means that I can like play at a break in work or like on the bus. I take the bus everywhere, or when I can't get a lift, I take the bus everywhere. And I had the demo on my 3DS and I like played it and like did a fight on the bus, and I was like, that was really convenient and really fun. But I find that it controls and looks so much nicer on the Wii U. So I'm gonna have to make a decision in the next couple of days, because I don't really want to buy them both. But I kind of do. But I shouldn't. But that's pretty much everything for today. I fixed my earring, see? I super glued it up, so that's good. And also, I am very excited because I'm getting a friend to make me a bag. My friend has this awesome Etsy where she paints like gaming characters and stuff onto items, and you can request custom things. So I'm getting her to make me a bag covered in my favorite gaming characters. It's not going to be done for a little while because it's kind of a big job, but when it's done and it's shipped here, I will show you guys and give you a link to her Etsy because I'm very excited about that. But I think it's been a pretty long video compared to my vlog, so I will leave it there for now. I will go edit my videos, get something to eat, and play some games. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again soon for another vloggy vlog. Bye!